The following is a review for critical, analytical, and educational purposes only, and is protected under Article 17 and 107 in the United States Fair Use Code. This video is not an infringement on copyright. Please enjoy the video.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Trilby, and here's something that I saw on the news the other day. There's a film just about to come out in the UK that's making a limited theatrical release, so you probably won't be able to see it in most multiplexes, but it's still a very important film in the history of diversity in media. The film is called Wadia and has been directed by Haifa Al-Mansour, and what makes this film important is that not only is this the very first movie that has been 100% filmed and made in Saudi Arabia, a country where there are no cinemas, there's no theatres or multiplexes, but this movie is also the very first proper feature-length movie by a Saudi Arabian woman.
إن شاء الله جاي المدرسة من غير غطا على راسك.
يما قبل الحصة قالت لي البس عباية على الراس واغطي وجهي.
طيب وش رايك نزوجك؟
ها ما يضحك. وغطي وجهك بقول لك اختي. ما حد يصدق. بعدين أنا أحلى منك مليون مرة عشان أصير أختك.
غالي عليك.
أبي أشتري سيكل عشان أسابق عبد الله. والله يعني ما تدري بنات ما يركبون السياكل بتصير بشيلتك بشلتين لما تخسر قدام بنت.
In Saudi Arabia, women can't go out the house unless escorted by a man. They have to be covered from head to toe in black robes, and only just recently they've been allowed to ride bicycles or motorcycles, and they're not allowed to drive cars. It's a society where women are definitely very oppressed. In houses, they typically have family trees on the wall, but no women are allowed on the family tree. It's pretty much just a family tree of all of the male family members. It's not a very tolerant society, and you may think that's just me being judgmental, but that's a fact. Women are oppressed in that country, so it's a big deal that this movie was made in the first place. Because a woman can't leave the house or do anything work-wise in public, the director Al-Mansour had to direct the actors via walkie-talkie in the back of a van, and sometimes she had to be about 50 to 60 feet away from the set and shout her directions. Now, you may think that in the first world that women are oppressed, and to some extent there is some sexism still going on, despite the fact that it's the freaking 21st century. But you get these stories about people who aren't allowed to do these things because of social stigmas, whereas in Saudi Arabia this is law. She couldn't properly direct her actors because she had to be confined to the back of a van and communicate them via walkie-talkie, and the fact that she was able to get this movie made at all is nothing short of a great triumph of the human spirit. The movie itself is about a 10 or 11-year-old girl called Wadia who is a bit of a social rebel. She doesn't like wearing her veil, she likes listening to pop music, and her story over the course of the movie is that she wants to save enough money to buy a bicycle so that she can race with her boyfriend. Not boyfriend, her friend who is a boy. And it's been making its run around film festivals over the past year, and I've been told, I haven't seen it, I've only seen the trailer, but I've been told that it's a very, very spectacular movie, very emotional, very gripping, and to be honest, it's a film that I really want to see if it gets released on home media in the UK. And because of all of this press surrounding it, because of course it's the fact that a Saudi Arabian woman was able to make this movie, I think that this movie is a dead cert, at least a nomination at the Academy Awards for Best Foreign Film next year. I don't really have much to comment on opinion-wise, apart from the fact that I think this is great and that this story should be spread around more. I just thought that this was something that I would share in a video in case you hadn't heard of this news story before. If you look in the description below, you'll find some links to news articles. You can find interviews of her online on YouTube. On some news programs, she doesn't have to wear her veil outside of Saudi Arabia, so many people have been able to get proper interviews with her because she's left the country in order to promote and tour with the movie. And really, that's kind of all. It's just a really great story that I wanted to share with you in case you hadn't heard about it. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
التلفزيون أنا مش أتكلم تدري ما بيك بيسك لأي أحد
يما منك، إذا بغيتي شيء ما حد يقدر عليك. وش عندك واقفة عنده؟ ما انت فيها، ما فيها إلا سامي رجال. لا تجي، روح حط راسك براس أمك، ما عندكم سالفة غير العرس. يعني شو نسوي فيك الحين؟ نطردكي؟ وكل هذا ليش؟ عشان ما خليتك تشتري سيكل؟
وجدة، تدرين بتزوجك لما نكبر صح؟
أبيك تكونين أسعد إنسانة في الدنيا.